I'm Eric Sauvé, the President and Chief Executive Officer of the Grant Hartford Corporation. Very proud to be in this position, very honored to be in this position to be speaking before you today, to give you an update on the great progress the company's made over the last year.
Come on, boys.
We're building a field office, so for Bob and when you're here, and geologists and engineers, and our own assay lab.
Strong forearms. Yeah.
So if we think we're going through some pretty good material, you know, immediately we can kind of figure out how to adjust drilling right there on the spot, as opposed to that
And we
delay.
could probably do assays for $10 a piece rather than 20 to 25 a piece.
Yeah.
So. This is a rendering of the Nancy Hanks ore body, all the old mine workings, as well as the new 3D topo that we have available to us. This is kind of an oblique view, and this is looking southwest basically. So we're going this way and this way and this way with our drilling. This is the westernmost part of the mining that they did up here on top. The Nancy Hanks shaft was approximately right down on the edge of this pit, and this is about the contact between the intrusive granodiorite, which is all in this direction. If you remember from that map, it kind of curves around like this, and then all the sediments are that way, and as I said, all the veins are dipping to the north. But the Nancy Hanks shaft went down here, and they worked on a vein down in through this area, and there was a fairly flat-lying vein. They averaged about 28 ounces a ton out of it, a real narrow, super high-grade vein though.
Proven reserve. It's like money in the bank. You know how many ounces of gold are there. You know how deep it is. You know you can mine it. You can extract it economically. And this tiny little line I just drew on the map represents proven reserves up by in the old Nancy Hanks workings. And this is a granite. And these colored units here are the different sedimentary rocks. So there's the Willie, the Lead King, and the Grant Hartford.
And Bob says he thinks there's something in there.
Yeah, right.
It's
between.
it's just a spacing theory, you know,
Yeah.
a periodicity
Yeah.
type
Yeah,
thing.
right.
Sort of like studs
You know,
on a
here's
wall.
one here.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Sure.
What you do is you move away from the actual, so the pit is here, you see, but the drill stations are all over there, and because we want to drill down and hit the vein, because here's the vein.
If there was no surface expression of that vein in the old days, they didn't drill, so they couldn't poke a hole and say, oh, there's a vein. They had to find it on the surface and then work their way down. And if that vein didn't quite make it to the surface for whatever reason, they didn't know about it.
So basically that ore solid that he showed is about like my finger right here.
Yeah.
We think the Tiger would join in, probably joins in with the Nancy Hanks vein system.
I got a
at
new
depth.
theory on the Tiger column.
Yeah.
Who named all these mines?
Um,
How do they come about?
well, you know,
The Nancy Hanks is named after Abraham Lincoln's wife or mom.
We feel like right now we're kind of in a gold boom. The price of gold being up there, I could possibly run 100 rigs. Right now we're currently running about 16 rigs. 6 of those rigs are currently running in Montana, so mining in Montana is exciting for us.